Welcome back to another Blue Lock video. Hope you guys have been doing good. Today we're going to look at 4-star Chigiri, and he actually wasn't, or he's not as old in global because before the sync happened, he kind of was relatively new, right? But post-sync, obviously, he definitely has aged a bit with all the new units that came out. But I recently got him to level 150, as you can see, so we were just going to try him out, test him out, see how well he holds up. Now, the reason why he might not hold up as much as you can see, he doesn't have a flow card. And that will impact stats a bit, and of course that also means he won't have a flow ability. But just purely off stats, I was just kind of curious, because we have Yukimiya here, he's got 400 speed, and this old Chigiri also has 400 speed, right? When you got the sync, everything kind of caught up. So, let's see if he can even compete with the new flow Chigiri that came out. That'll be the point of this video. We'll see if he's even comparable. Editing done here. Now, obviously I know level 150 is a massive jump from level 70, but if they were both at level 70, they could probably not compete. Obviously, Flow Chigiri would probably blow him out of the water. But since he is still older, I was just curious to see how well they would compare at level 150 compared to level 70, even though the level 70 is newer. Anyways, just making sure that was clear, because I don't think I was explaining it as well when I was talking about this section of the video. I don't have the LR speed card yet, but that's fine, right? They're both gonna be trained with the same setup, so we're just gonna compare, see how well they do. But before that, let's just jump into this free summon. Just real quick check if we have the proper setup. Do I have any cards I need to swap out? I do. Yukimiya, man. I recently got him to level 100, so all my summons have just automatically have him in. Let's swap him out for Nagi real quick. Alright, let's jump right in. Hey, if you have a free summon too, feel free to hop on, jump in, do the free summon. I'm just gonna skip this. Fisagi with no bar showing up, there's a good chance I might not get anything, but maybe. Okay, that's nice. I got Nagi, I'll take that. OG Nagi. Actually, what's funny is that Nagi is the reason I kind of started playing. I think when he released in Global is when I started playing this game, so that's kind of cool. But alright, we'll see you at the training. Alright, here he is. Let's pick him up. I cannot use my other Chigiri, sadly, because... Okay, good. We have him this time. I had to reset real quick because he did not have him. But just so I'm clear, where is he? Level 150. High-end, right here. I can't use him, sadly. I did level him up and everything, but cannot use him since he is also a Chigiri. Has the same name. But let's just jump right in. Here's a setup, here's a workout gear. Let's jump right in. I'm curious. I actually do want to see if he can compete. How are we looking on the first card though? That's what really sets things off. 2k flow, 3k flow. Okay, let's go ahead and pick this up anyways. How you guys been though? You doing good? If any of you guys did anything yesterday for July 4th, hope it was fun, hope it was eventful. And this brother number 2, okay. In the previous flow training, I used to rely on this to get awakening for characters that weren't fully maxed. But that does not happen here, so we'll just have to build up flow instead. Okay, we're getting 3k flow here, not bad. Let's pick it up. We didn't really have much of a choice, so I just kind of had to pick that right down with the cards. At least not that I think. I didn't see. Falcon Wing and Illusionist. Okay. I forget what all those abilities do, so I've just stopped reading them. But of course, they're gonna like activate sometimes during matches and buff them in certain ways. Yo, he's looking at 3.3p. That's a bit high actually. I can't lie. I don't recall the other Chigiri being this stage. I don't think. I could be wrong about that, but my speed team used to be my best team until the sync happened, and then it somehow became my worst team. I don't know how. I just have the lowest stats in my speed units. Maybe because the units they released. Oh, I also do not have the new LR card, so that could be impacting things. But it used to be one of my best teams. I had pretty good speed built up. We got a combo card. Pretty good stats, but I don't know if it's as good for flow. I kind of forgot to check. How much we looking at? Okay, yeah. So somewhere about 1k flow. We'll get the additional time out of the way. That's nice. Now that's a great card. We need that flow, and we want something like this to pop up later too. 47,000, okay, getting skills. We have one more card. Hopefully it's a good one. But what really matters is the one after this. Okay, we got the same card. I like that. Again, we don't have the dedicated new LR card that came out for speed. So the flow level is going to be a bit on the low side. But that shouldn't be too bad. It should still... Honestly, this guy might beat my my other Chigiri. We'll see. $620% flow with 918 trillion. We do have 2 dedicated flow cards from my bench, for my friend, and also the Nagi, my friend Otoya. Yeah, I think he definitely has the potential to actually beat the new Chigiri. It's interesting. So you know what? Maybe it's not all too bad. Getting high level old characters can still mean something. Enthralled, yes. I get Swift Runner, I forgot. When you get maxed, you get a second skill, a second gold skill when you begin this new phase of training. Excuse me, I need to check this real quick. I'm curious. Much better attacks utilizing speed and greatly decreases matchup opponent speed. Technical and physical. Unlimited max activation. It's actually a pretty good skill, I can't lie. We're getting good stats from this, but again, not too good flow, but that's fine. We'll just have to play it by ear, you know? Ninja Scroll. You know, I'm really interested about that card because that released post-sync, and so I've kind of like, I have no idea. I've seen it on tier lists, but I kind of don't know the whole backstory behind that card. 3k flow looking better now. 11 trillion speed. Broke into 100p, that's nice. No special lecture. We get a lot of flow, 7k flow, so that should make up for a little bit at least. 100 trillion speed. We get our final support event from our advisor. This is an LR card I have. So how many LR cards do I have? Just the one, right? I don't have that new one, that new speed one. I think it's, was it Sai and Green? I'll have to check after this, but I was able to pull the Samurai Blue. Okay. Yeah, here I'm just going to pick up this speed. Not much we can do here, but you know, might as well build up a bit of speed and get some flow in. I can't really pick the technical card there. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see how much it builds up. We'll see if it can reach that final stretch. And then I'll compare my trained units and we'll see how it is. 1380% flow. We're getting to 3.4p, 3.5 basically. 2 flow cards, a lot of speed cards, very nice. 4,000 condition flow bonus. What are we looking at? 279. So we're getting a 280p overall. Pretty good power, I can't lie. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's do the final comparison. I think that does beat my previous speed units. Awesome, thank you very much. Let's see. Let's filter by speed, just so it's a bit clearer. Ooh, he actually just fell short of Nagi. But he did end up beating the other Chigiri, so, you know, if that makes any difference. Okay, interesting. Well, that'll be it for this video. Thank you for staying along and tuning in for this long. I appreciate you. Have a good one. See ya.